I really don't care, pal. I have a network to run. And you tell that little brat she was 9 when she signed on for this series and she better stay 9. Any more birthdays and she's going to have serious legal problems. You hear me? Bye, 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 Marty. Barbara, send in Mario.
Right away, Mr. Rittenhouse.
Oh,
Ciao, baby, ciao.
Baby, 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 baby. Come to me, my angel. Bambino.
I haven't seen you since I directed my last TV special, The Raiders of the Lost Ark ripoff.
I loved it. I loved it. It's a gorgeous piece of work. Only from you.
Grazie, grazie, grazie.
Okay, Mario. Let's cut the garbage. If memory serves, you have a $2 million deal with us to direct 3 specials, and to this date, you have delivered 2 of those specials. Am I correct in this assumption?
What a memory. The best in the business.
Sit down, honey. You know how much your first special cost us? Tell me.
$17 million.
And have you any idea what it did in the ratings?
2. But the reviews, they used words like ponderous.
What do you think the cost was of your second special, Mario?
$27,100,000,000.
And for all those millions of dollars, what do you think it brought us in terms of rating? 3.
Go ahead, things are looking up.
Honey, you owe us 1 more special.
I see Burt Reynolds on a battleship with 100 dancing girls. Behind him, the Roman army.
No Burt Reynolds! No battleships, no dancing girls, no Roman army descending, sweetheart. You're going to make this special for us, and you're going to make it for the sum of $1,200.
I can make no special for $1,200.
You can't, huh? Well, let me tell you something, Angel Tance. You'd better, or else we're going to come and we're going to take your mansion, your yacht, your Rolls Royce, and your fancy clothes, okay?
You... Well, think about this. I know.
What?
I'll use a comedian. You give them a microphone and a stage, and boom, you have a show. Who's the funniest comedian working today?
Richard Pryor.
White man,
White man would be Steve Martin.
Yes.
Forget it. You'll never get him. With his popularity in television and films, it's made him the hottest box office sensation in America.
But what if there was something in it for him besides money?
Like what?
I'll flatter his ego. I'll make it a tribute to him. I'll put together a collection of his finest moments in television.
He's too smart. The man will never go for it. Believe me.
Did someone say tribute?
Steve Martin's The Winds of Whoopie. A collection of his greatest moments on television, plus material never before seen, with special guest stars Dan Aykroyd, John Belushi, Gregory Hines, Lauren Hutton, Ron Liebman, Meredith McRae, Strother Martin, Gary Muledeer, Bill Murray, Lorraine Newman, Regis Philbin, Gilda Radner, Lynn Redgrave, Carl Reiner, and Fluffy the Wonder Dog.
Why am I doing this? So I can prove to you people once and for all, here at Creasel Brothers Used Cars, we know what we sell. If I lie one tiny bit, you'll hear it.
It's on, Mr. Creasel.
Good. Hi, I'm Al Creasel. Okay, I was lying. My name is Emmett Creasel. I changed it for the business. But we here at Creasel Used Cars aren't lying. We aren't kidding. We're telling the truth when we say we have used cars in A1 condition, A2, A3. We have used cars. This is my wife, my girlfriend, a woman I know, and our son. Odds are he's my son. But isn't she beautiful? I was drunk. You know, here at Creasel Brothers Used Cars, we have easy credit terms. Well, they're a little tricky, but remember, we guarantee every car, every other car. We guarantee we won't guarantee any car. Creasel Brothers is a name you can count on, rely on, pronounce. Good night.
Between the years 1976 and 1982, Steve Martin was guest host on The Tonight Show 7 times. During that same period, Mr. Martin appeared as a guest 36 times. The following is a brief look at some of the highlights of those classic Tonight Show appearances.
Here's Steve Martin.
Now I want to hear some laughs. Let's go. Oh, much bigger than that. Bigger. Now a big one. Okay, now a little applause, okay? All right.
First.
Okay, it's great to be here on the Tonight Show. Doc, how's it going?
You know, Steve. I don't believe this.
Come on, bring her up, boy. Bring her right up there. Good to see you. Sorry to interrupt the show. I was passing in the hall, and I saw a monitor. I couldn't hear the monologue. I saw you during the monologue, and I looked and I said, "What is he wearing?"
Kidding.
They got this stuff called alcohol.
You're beautiful, Steve, baby. They love you. They love you.
Listen, Bill, I know you play Vegas. People come to Vegas, they don't know who to see. The town's filled with talent. Am I right?
You're right.
Okay, so I went to see all the shows.
Yeah.
And I rated them so that people who come will know who to go see. And I tried to be very, very objective. Gave myself a 10.
Out of what?
Out of 10.
Okay.
Can't say enough nice things about it. Saw Frank Sinatra.
Yeah.
2.
Oh, no.
This is sort of a sudden thing tonight. Johnny caught the flu and he was out, and they called me today very late, about 4 o'clock, to see if I could come down and replace him. And I was so rushed, I ran out of the house. I was coming down here, and I got a speeding ticket. And I didn't have my wallet with me because I was in such a hurry. And in California, it's mandatory if you do get a speeding ticket and don't have a driver's license, you must go to jail. But I talked to the officer, told him I had to host the Tonight Show tonight. And he consented. He likes Johnny. He doesn't like me. But he consented to come down, let me do the show, and then I will be going off to jail. So I don't have anything prepared. I didn't have a monologue or anything, so I just I'm going to do Johnny's monologue the way he was going to do it, and that'll be the monologue. So here we go. I looked out the window this morning and couldn't decide whether it was raining or if Billy Carter was standing on my roof.
Now, when he was a young man, he never thought he'd see people stand in line to see the boy king. How'd you get so funky? Did you do the monkey? Born in Arizona, moved to Babylonia, Now if I'd known they'd line up just to see him, I'd taken all my money and bought me a museum. Buried with a donkey. He's my favorite honky. Born in Arizona, moved to Babylonia. Born in Arizona, got a condo made of stoner.
£25. Well, thank you. That's a substantial sum of money to pay for somebody who looks like an animal, lives like an animal, and smells like an animal. But strangely enough, I'm going to miss this guy. He was the most popular feature of my emporium.
You do mean freak show, do you not? Where you display the most pitiful of God's creatures, so those who pay can gawk at them.
Well, okay, Doc, you got the education and so forth, and, I'm no class act, okay, but, I did, keep him alive. If it weren't for me, he'd have been dead a long time ago. He's an animal is what he is, and he gave me a day's work, and I gave him a home.
A cage.
Well, technically, he had a key, but I gave him food, too.
Slop.
He ate it, but, well, he's all yours now. Feed him what you want. Keep him how you want.
Get out.
Yeah.
Get out of here!
Okay, take care.
Despicable charlatan! Out of my apartments!
See you later, Ellie.
Your life will be substantially altered. Now, Mr. Merrick, here at the hospital, I am determined to give you a sense of dignity and self-worth. Now, I intend to remove the sack from your head. Do not be frightened. You'll have to learn to trust me. Does my scrutiny make you uncomfortable?
Are you kidding? I love being the Elephant Man.
That is because you know no better. Here you will be given your own bed, hot bath, 3 proper meals daily.
What? And give up show business? I do 12 shows a day. They hose me down. They throw me in a cage. They throw some food at me. I'm big. I'm a star.
I was witness to your opprobrious display at the carnival. They reviled you as a loathsome freak. A pachyderm who rolled around in the mud. They were laughing at you, not with you.
What? Now, wait a minute. Which show did you see? Did you see like a late show? Because I try out new stuff in it. If it's a small crowd, I'm not going to give it my all. You should come to the 8 o'clock. They love me there. I'm great.
June 14, 1885. I have worked with Merrick for several weeks now, trying to undo the damage that years of public scorn and humiliation have wrought upon him. Finally, I am beginning to gain his trust.
Now, John, look into the mirror. Tell me now, what do you see?
Hey. I've been wearing that sack too long.
Yes, if we are to integrate you into normal society, we must accentuate your attractive features with the proper attire. Wear your clothes as a man should. Clothes make the man.
You know, Doc, I'm beginning to see what you mean.
September 12, 1885. At long last, my efforts have been rewarded. After months of trying to bolster his confidence, I have finally detected more than a trace of optimism in Merrick.
John!
Abigail Kendall, this is John Merrick.
I am very pleased to make your acquaintance, Mr. Merrick.
Hello.
Please excuse me for a moment. I have some things to attend to.
Take your time, Trees. I'd like to get better acquainted with your most attractive friend. The E-Man likes what he sees. So, the doctor tells me you're an actress.
Well, yes, I am performing at the Old Vic. Do you like the theater, Mr. Merrick?
Baby, I am the theater. Perhaps you've heard of the Elephant Man.
Well, yes, the doctor told me about your most unfortunate past, and I am sorry, but think of all the wonderful things you will now be able to experience.
Yes. I think now we're talking the same language.
I beg your pardon.
Come on, baby. We're not living in the Middle Ages. These are Victorian times. They don't call me the Elephant Man because of my trunk. I think you know what I'm talking about.
You rude beast! Dr. Treves! Dr. Treves! Dr. Treves, I understand that Mr. Merrick has led a very difficult life, but that's no excuse for his despicable behavior.
You love it, baby. Hey, Doc, get this tease out of here.
John, this evening has proven I was wrong about you. Perhaps you are an animal after all. I'm so sorry, Abigail.
It's all right. Please show me to my carriage, Dr. Treves. In future, find another actress to entertain your parlor pachyderm.
Forget her.
November 12, 1885. It has been 5 months since I took John Merrick into my custody, and his behavior last night has convinced me that my experiment has been a rousing failure. 20, 30, 40, 50 pounds. A fair sum to pay to get this vile creature out of my apartment.
Well, I hate to say it, Doc, but I told you so. You know, you can take the elephant out of the freak show, but you can't take the elephant out of the freak.
Oddly put. Goodbye, Elephant Man. I'm sorry that our venture was not successful, but it did teach me a great deal about myself.
Thanks, Doc, and you taught me a lot about myself. I'm not a human being. I'm despicable and I'm disgusting. But that's where the money is. Come on, Magwitch, take me home. We got tickets to sell. Hose me down. I got 5 matinees to do.
Whatever you say.
Goodbye, Elephant Man. We shall never see his like